Yeah, let's start recording. Yeah, I just started. Let me open PyCharm. Okay, it's opening. Just to open PyCharm. It's opening. Yeah. Now, like, are you able to see my screen? Are you seeing PyCharm editor?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Satya, looks like your voice is not audible. If you have any doubts, you can use chat window. If you feel like any doubts, you can ping here. We will answer. Okay. Yeah. We done with generator and iterator, right? Hello.
Iterator was pending. Generator we covered.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
See, generator is a shortcut way of creating iterator actually.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Previously, if you want this kind of concept now, this kind of
Hmm.
concept, we
Hmm.
have to create a iterator. Like
Okay.
there is some class actually. Say class. In this class, my some name iterator,
Hmm. Hmm.
my iterator. Okay. Like inside this, we'll have some constructor. While discussing about object oriented, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
We will discuss about iterator actually. Iterator
Okay.
iterator is a shortcut way of creating, generator is a shortcut way of creating iterator object actually. Like this.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Getting my point?
Okay.
So in previous version of 2.7 or 2 before 2.7, generator
Hmm.
concept was not available. So if you want this kind of concept, what we just discussed yesterday, right? Day before
Okay.
yesterday, this
Yeah,
kind of
memory
concept,
efficient way.
yeah,
Okay.
we have to write one class inside that we have to handle some kind of methods actually. We have to explicitly
Okay.
handle our logic to stop the loop and raise the iterator, raise exception and
Hmm.
everything like this. We
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
to handle that logic explicitly.
Okay.
So if you generator simply, it's very simple, right?
Hmm.
Simply function and we just yield. There is
Hmm.
no class, there is no two special methods, there
Hmm.
is no explicit logic to
Hmm.
generate the iterator object.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hello? And also
Okay.
here we have
Hmm.
next and you have to explicitly maintain these all actually. To
Okay.
get the next value, we have to do handle this logic
Okay. Hmm.
accordingly. So, but we don't know about the class, what is constructor, what is iter, and what is next. While
Hmm.
discussing about once completion of classes, right?
Hmm.
We will create one simple object in the generator,
Hmm.
iterator. Okay, now you get to know the difference between generator and iterator. Both are
Okay.
same.
Hmm.
Okay, after 2.7, generator concept came. It is a shortcut way of creating iterator object.
Okay.
When yield state when it returns, right,
Hmm.
when it returns something, it is a
Hmm.
iterator or generator object generally.
Hmm.
Hello,
Okay.
this generator function return the generator object, but it is kind
Hmm.
of iterator object only.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it is simplified in this latest versions actually. We can
Hmm.
use this. So if
Hmm.
you want to use in older approach, you can define it like this class init iter and next. Inside
Yeah.
this, how this generator object behave, giving some behavior to access the elements, right? We have to
Hmm.
handle that explicitly here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's it. No difference between generator and iterator.
Hmm.
And also there is another way actually. Obj equal to we have a one keyword called iter.
Hmm.
iter, it takes iterable actually.
Okay.
Range of iterable means whatever you can iterate about for loop, that one is iterable object, right?
Okay. Yeah.
100. Let's say 5. Let's take range 5.
Hmm.
Print obj.
Hmm.
See, range iterator object at range iterator object. See, range iterator object at this particular location.
Yeah.
If you convert this into list and provide to iter function,
Hmm.
what will happen? See, list iterator object at this particular location. So
Okay.
basically, see, it's returning object. You should observe that. If it is
Hmm.
list, generally when you print it, it's supposed to print all the elements, right?
Correct. Hmm.
Because all values are there in memory.
Hmm.
If it is the generator or iterator object, when we call it, it just return the object. Okay,
Hmm.
if you want values, we have to call next on it, right? Generally, print
Yes.
next to obj, right?
Yes.
Okay, it should give next value, right? 0 given. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you use like this, how many values will it generate? 0 to 4, right?
4. Huh.
It means total 5. 1, 2,
Hmm.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay, 4
Yeah.
values came, and
Yes.
one more value also should come, right?
Hmm. 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Range. Huh.
Okay, now we fetched all the values.
Hmm.
Now we fetched all the values from this sequence.
Correct. Hmm.
If you try to fetch again, it may raise stop iteration exception.
Yeah.
Hello? Getting my point here?
Yeah.
It's equal to generator only, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hello? Today we
Yeah.
discussed about it's equal to
The-
generator only, right?
Yeah.
So same thing, but it is shortcut way of creating iterator object.
Iterator.
From iterable
Okay.
object, you can create a sequence, and we can pop this object. We can use this object to get the next value from this sequence.
Okay.
But in this case, at a time, single value will be live. Hello?
Okay.
Are you okay with this iterator?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Got
this
it.
is what. So this is like if you want, you can define some custom iterators also, like how we defined this one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, let's see
Okay.
this. If you want to see this syntax, if
Okay.
you want to see this syntax,
Hmm.
check in source iterable object.
Hmm.
You don't need to worry about the second parameter, but think about iterator. Get an iterator from an object. Iterable and iterator. Iterator is object. Iterable is some sequence. Okay, you should remember that.
Yeah.
First form, the argument must be supply its own iterator, DS or BS sequence.
Hmm. Okay.
Now, did you notice any difference between generator and iterator? Hello?
Not really. It looks exactly the same.
Same, right? So it is
Yeah.
a core. It was there previously. Generator introduced in 2.2 Python 2.7 version somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
Previously we used to do like this. If you want to do some that generator kind of concept.
Okay.
So now what is the interview question is, what is iterator and generator? What is iterator and generator? What is your answer? Tell me. Rajesh?
They both are memory efficient,
Yeah.
and one is available in the older version of Python, and in advanced version of Python, we can use a generator.
Yeah. Both are used to write. Both are used to write memory efficient,
Sure.
efficient,
Memory is EFFICIENT. Huh.
efficient in right, memory efficient program. That is one thing. Okay,
Yeah.
both are same.
Yeah.
Both are same, but difference in way we define them. Right?
Correct.
And one thing is, one note is generator is a shortcut way to define, shortcut way to generate, generate, shortcut way to generate iterator object,
Yeah.
iterator protocol object. Simply
Okay.
protocol objct, iterator protocol object. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What is
Yeah.
generator and iterator? Both are used to write memory efficient programs. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is one point. Both are same, but
Yeah.
difference in the way we define them.
Yeah.
This is okay, right? There is a
Yes.
difference, right? How we define a function. If it is generator,
Hmm. Hmm.
we use iterator. Like if you use iter function. If it is not
Yeah.
there, we can write our custom iterator like this by using class this syntax.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now are you good on this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's close this topic today now.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, at least you got idea like what is iterator, what is
Correct.
generator, what is the difference between them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Satya, do you have any doubts here? Okay. Yeah, you pinged here. No.
Nice.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's go to our trend index. Here we completed this topic. Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
No. Yes. Now today topic is about decorators actually.
Okay.
Decorators are very simple. You already worked with the functions, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
It's kind of function only. Okay.
Okay.
You know what decorator provides us is we have some existing objects. Okay.
Okay.
Objects in the sense some classes, some function.
Hmm.
In Python, everything is an object, right?
Hmm.
Hello.
Yeah.
Everything we consider as an object. Python is a object-oriented programming language.
Yeah.
So whatever we define, either this one variable, whether it is a function or any identifier, it Python treat it as a object. Okay.
Okay.
So we have some objects like functional objects. Functional objects, it do some functioning, right? Like functions, classes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say we want to add some common functionality to our all objects
Okay.
without modifying the objects. Okay.
Hmm.
by using decorator, you can add extra functionality to the existing objects.
Okay.
Are you just getting my point?
Yeah.
See, we
Yeah.
have some code actually.
Hmm.
We want to add something, but
Okay.
we don't want to repeat the code, but we should add some behavior to that existing object without changing existing object code.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. How do you do it? Let's say, let's take one example. We have
Hmm.
4 functions, Rajesh. Hmm?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
we want to capture the all inputs of the functions. We have to
Okay.
log, let's say print that. So instead
Hmm.
of writing in every function, you can have a
Hmm.
decorator. The decorator will
Hmm.
takes care about it, right? Generally,
Okay.
you can add that functionality, right? Logging functionality
Hmm.
to 4 functions.
Hmm.
Let's check it. If you want a definition, you can find it in Google. It's not an issue. But
Okay.
hello,
Okay.
here we will discuss very practical examples. Okay,
Hmm. Okay.
decorators.
Hmm.
Let's say let's define some normal functions. Okay, first thing is
Okay.
okay. Let's define normal functions. Def add a comma b
Hmm.
print add invoking
Hmm.
add invoking just a print statement. We do not have much logic inside it. We have
Okay.
a diff
Hmm.
sub
Hmm.
a comma b
Hmm.
print
Okay.
sub invoking.
Hmm.
Okay, let's assume we have these 2 functions. Now our requirement is we have to we have to capture all, all inputs function
Okay.
for some purpose. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
for some purpose, let's say.
Okay.
So generally, how do you do? How do you print it? If you want to print it, you can define like this: as print to a comma b, a comma
Hmm.
b.
Hmm. Yep.
Here
Yep. Hmm.
also print to a comma b. Hello.
Yes, correct.
If you have a 100 functions, 100 function you
Hmm.
have to modify it, right?
Hmm.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's where decorator if by using decorator you can add this extra functionality to this existing object.
Okay.
So how do you do it? Decorator is a very simple concept if you observe it carefully.
Hmm. Hmm.
If it's also kind of function, diff
Hmm.
my deck log what decorator name could be log inputs it takes
Hmm.
func actually at
Hmm.
runtime this particular function will pass to this as a parameter to this function
Okay.
colon it
Hmm.
has some nested also def
Hmm.
decorator some inner function def
Hmm.
decorator
Hmm.
here you may pass args comma we don't know right how many it's a generic function it should be generic function
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
so in that case we use these parameters right args and keyword
Hmm.
args
Hmm.
so this is going to be used in every function one function may
Hmm.
having 2 one function may having 100 parameters
Hmm.
but we can't explicitly maintain here right it's a generic code
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
okay print
Hmm.
you can say arguments
Hmm.
arguments
Hmm.
comma args comma kw args you can print like this right
Hmm.
after this we have to invoke this function we pass this function as a parameter right
Hmm.
result equal to result is equal to func func of star args comma
Hmm.
kw args right?
Okay. Hmm.
This is function, we should pass these parameters, right, again.
Hmm.
Otherwise, this function won't execute, right, without these
Hmm.
parameters.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Return decorator. We actually we won't call this log inputs directly. Okay, we simply decorate like this with using at the rate. Hello,
Okay.
log inputs. It automatically should input. So I just moved this function to up. I copied to above. Okay,
Okay.
above line.
Hmm.
Here I have this. Okay, it
Hmm.
log input a comma b. Log input a comma z. What this log
Hmm.
inputs is it logging some inputs. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, when we call this particular method, if you want to do some additional operation, what we do, result is equal to add, right? We call add
Hmm.
add 10 comma 20.
Hmm.
Okay, when you call this function, what will happen, how the, if you have any decorator, first decorator will invoke inside the decorator, or this actual function logic will invoke.
Okay.
Okay, so that means first we have 10 comma 2. That means first this, we have one decorator.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, this decorator will invoke.
Hmm.
At runtime, this function will pass as a parameter to this. Sorry, this function is passed as a parameter to this decorator like this.
Hmm.
So our
Okay.
function object is available as a parameter here. Okay, whatever arguments we pass, right, those are all available as a arguments in the inside decorator automatically.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, we have ability to print these arguments right now. Hello,
Okay.
if you call another method, same thing, this function will pass as a parameter. If it is decorated like this, function has pass arguments will pass as a all args or keyword args
Hmm.
automatically.
Hmm.
We can have ability to print, add this printing functionality, extra functionality to this existing objects, right?
Hmm.
Are you following?
Yes.
So let's
Let's
print,
print. Hmm.
let's
Hmm.
print it. You tell me which statement will execute first, Rajesh.
Now log inputs the decorator will execute, so arguments will print. Yeah.
First this should invoke, after that this should
Hmm.
invoke, right?
Hmm.
No, it's previous file it was certain decorator file. See, arguments 10 comma 20, no keyword arguments, that's why it's empty.
No
Okay,
keyword. Hmm. Hmm.
only position arguments, right? That's why
Hmm.
args
Hmm.
add invoking. So it's supposed to, when I call very first time, if I uncomment this, what will happen? It directly invoke that add invoking.
Yeah.
Okay, we have not applied decorator for this function. If we
Hmm.
add decorator, if we add decorator here, that means we are adding some extra functionality, extra responsibility to this method without modifying
Okay.
the code.
Hmm.
See, arguments. This is a very simple example.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
sometimes we have to protect the resource. Let's say
Hmm.
if it is a application,
Hmm.
we should check the, before accessing the our actual logic, we should have to
Hmm.
check whether it is authenticated user or not.
Hmm.
Hello.
Okay.
In that case, we can have one decorator like login required.
Hmm.
Let's say diff login
Hmm.
login
Hmm.
login required.
Hmm.
Let's say some special functions are there.
Hmm.
Okay, that if you want to access this particular method, okay, user should be logged into the application, should have a proper authentication
Okay.
session. We have user session, right?
Hmm.
It's there or not, there should be some
Yeah.
ability to do it. Diff
Hmm.
check check user args comma star args
Hmm.
comma star kwargs. Here we write a
Hmm.
logic check user session.
Hmm.
Here we can have like we may get some username from parameters. Username is equal to args of 0. It's a tuple,
Okay.
right? Args is
Hmm.
hello. Args is tuple, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Args of 1.
Yeah.
We have username and password. Now connect to database. Connect to DB. Check username and password.
Okay.
Hello.
Hmm.
Based
Okay.
on that, we may raise if invalid. If invalid, then raise exception, right?
Hmm.
If valid, if valid, VALID, if valid, right?
Hmm.
If valid, continue the process actually.
Okay.
That means we have to invoke func of args comma kwargs, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
If it is valid, here itself it will raise exception. This particular thing won't invoke it up.
Hmm.
If no exception, username and password correct, then this
Hmm.
function will invoke whatever logic inside this will invoke give the response to the user. Generally, in above
Okay.
cases.
Hmm. Okay.
So we use this kind of decorator, right?
Okay.
Okay. If you want to protect one particular object like function or class, so if you want to
Hmm.
access them, user should be logged in. Okay.
Hmm.
In that case, we have a this we can provide that extra functionality through decorator, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Without changing the code. See, this is a
Hmm.
common thing. Okay. If you want to, if you do not have a decorator kind of concept, you
Hmm.
may have to write everywhere, inside every method, right?
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
So, what is decorator providing? You tell me, Rajesh, now.
Uh, is providing an additional logic to the current existing functions or the methods
Hmm.
uh,
Without modifying it.
without modifying any yeah.
Yeah, right. Decorator is have a power to add
Hmm.
additional
For
functionality to the objects without modifying them. Right?
okay. Yeah.
You
Yes.
are good, right?
Yes. Yeah.
This is what decorators. Like this, he can write any logic. Yeah. See,
Hmm.
this is our basic requirement to add some little bit logging for this method.
Hmm. Okay.
This is what. For based on our requirement, the complexity in the decorator logic will simple. Inside function,
Hmm.
we do some logic, right? Like
Hmm.
that, here also we do some logic before invoking this function.
Okay.
That means
Yeah.
we are adding some extra capabilities to this function, right? Instead of doing
Hmm.
here itself
Hmm.
with the decorator syntax.
Yeah. Correct.
So here it's also where we add some extra functionality here before invoking this function.
Yeah.
We add that
Yes.
extra
Hmm.
functionality. What
Hmm.
kind of password validation checks or input
Hmm.
validation checks
Hmm.
like this.
Yeah. Decorator function. What exactly it is returning? Return results we write in line number 5. No?
See,
What exactly?
inner
Hmm.
function return
Huh. Arguments as is
results.
written. Hmm.
Yeah, inner function return results.
Hmm.
Outer function return this decorator object. So finally, output will come return.
Okay.
Getting my point? Here,
Hmm.
this particular thing will be called with these two parameters at runtime. So finally, result
Okay.
will come. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever the function, this function returning, right? That particular returning
Hmm.
value will come as a result.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
this syntax. Okay.
Okay. Huh.
This inner function return actual result, but outer function return this decorator function.
Okay.
At runtime, it will invoke and give the when invoking this means this particular function will invoke and give the result.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, but here you
Okay.
observe nested function, right? Decorator, now we observe it. Decorator is a function. It takes function as a parameters, return the function object.
Hmm.
You get my point? It
Yes.
takes
Yes.
function as a parameter and return the function object back. Here it is returning
Okay.
function object, right? Not the value. But inner function will return the actual function result.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. By using this, we can have a ability to manipulate the input and outputs of the result.
Okay.
Based on our requirement, we use this technique, right? We add some extra capability to the objects. That's it.
Okay.
This is how we implement decorators.
Okay.
Hello,
Yeah.
like this. So let's note it down. Notes here. Our definition, okay? Not internet definition. Simple to remember.
Okay. Yeah.
Decorator is a function. Takes function as a func object as argument, return in object, return a few and funcs object. Okay, func object. It provides additional functionality to existing OBJC objects. Hello. So we decorate objects with at the rate on top of it. Just now what is seen, we are good at, right? We decorate this, we decorate object in the sense function or class, okay? With at the rate symbol like this. This is what decorator here.
Yeah.
Okay. I am done for today. I have some other work actually.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah.
if you feel like, shall I share this file?
Yes, please.
Now we are comfortable,
sharing
right?
and recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll practice 2 examples, then we understand better. Yeah. Internet
First,
examples.
try with basic examples and understand the concept. Satya, you can download this file. Hello? You can download this file.
Yeah, we are done.
Okay, I will do one thing. Satya, did you download it? I will close the meeting and share the recording and you have to rejoin. Yeah, I am stopping the screen. Hello?
Okay.
I am closing this and after that.
Naveen, download చేసావు ఫైల్?
చేశాను.
ఓకే ఓకే, నాకు ఫార్వర్డ్ చేయ వాట్సాప్ లో తర్వాత.
We will rejoin and give that recorded video here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Rejoin please. I am stopping now.